Oh, that's too bright. Rise and shine. Shining too much. Maybe I can lower the lights a little bit. There you go. Maybe that's going to be much better. All right. Hello, everybody. As the Astro Gravitational Report for March 30th. There's a lot of going on in the sky. You're feeling it, some energies moving and so on. We've been in the crossroads, talking about the crossroad, the cardinal crossroads. The moon is in Cancer, the sun is in Aries, and one of the ascendant is going into uh, Libra. You feel this energies inside of you, and that triggers the 3 points of the relationships. Those are the cardinal signs there. The first, it's me. The second, it's family, and then balance in the relationship, which is Libra. And talking about this, those crossroads we are talking about, you're going to find out that through those crossroads, you end up in all the triggers, all the energies that comes in, and they're going to get even harder on you. Why? Harder, so they can show you need to overcome this in order to move forward, or you don't even have to go there at all. Some of you maybe feel all those kind of like coming together as energies within this, but also you discover that on the other side there is the other energies that help you to evolve. And with that being said, in there I want to recognize the people who came to the chat. Hi Donna, thank you for coming in. Kurt and Eva, thank you guys, and hello to everybody and everybody who is watching. So we're talking about yesterday. I actually got a very great message from Eva because that report actually helped her. She wrote a very nice message how she was able to understand the things around 3 o'clock, and she explained the situations in there. And so, Eva, I want to say personally thank you about this confirmations. That actually helps within the people to understand what's going on. So I'm gonna be kind of like losing this screen, and I'm gonna go through the charts, and then I'm gonna come back into this up here, and hopefully you guys have some questions. Please write them down, and after I finish with the report, I can be able to answer your questions. So, what is it cooking in the skies? What is it cooking in the skies, specifically in the morning? Um, there got a little bit delays. I don't know why, but let's see if we can refresh this page and build that up. There we go. It came in. It's all good. Right, so we are in the business. So here is what's going on. Early in the morning. Whoa. Hmm. Somebody doesn't want me to talk. Okay, whatever. So early in the morning at 7 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be very close, and it's going to be actually with Chiron. That is going to be focus of healing. You're going to be feeling this focus as soon as you open your eyes, or at 7 o'clock, your eyes is going to be open for healing. Midheaven is at 7 degrees of Capricorn. There is divine energies with Lilith in that point. Neptune is a beautiful trine with the moon. That at the moon, it is currently in uh, Cancer. But as you pay an attention for it later on through today, when the day the focus is changing from me which is the ascendant. It is in Aries. It goes and travels through Taurus in Gemini and conjunct with the moon. There is in Cancer, triggers a lot of family situations. And in the late afternoon, you're at home. You're talking about and fixing relationships, working on the relationships. But when you wake up in the morning, the midheaven, it is in Capricorn. The work, the importance of everything that it needs to be done, it is the proper inner work, the proper situations from within. So we're talking about this inner work. The inner work, it is sextiling with Saturn. Uh, Things to be done, lessons to be learned, situations to be go on, and so on and so on. Saturn is beautiful trine with Mars, who is already in Cancer. So is a Pluto, who actually has a divine energies with Mars. A lot of the divine masculines learning can continue to learn the lessons. But we're talking about today. This energy is going to change. It's going to shift. Why? The moon is going to move into Leo. It's time to grow up. It's time to get up. It's time to rise up. It is time for getting this courage, getting this power from within and evolve. And you will see it like within about 2.5 days. At the end, when the moon is going to be moving, there's going to be again a lot of wisdom in the next 2 days. It's going to be a lot of wisdom, but you're going to go and you have to facing the roads, the crossroads that you're standing on, because those crossroads, they're giving you two positions. Either that is not your road, or through the crossroad, you find your own road from within. So that energy, talking about tomorrow at 7 o'clock, that ascendant, as I said, it is connecting with Chiron. Chiron is actually squaring the Pluto and the midheaven and the moon. So there's going to be kind of like intuition prevents you to see something from within you, kind of like not to see it, not to heal it. It's kind of like a pretending that you are not wounded, like a pretending that you are not hurt, like pretending you don't lost something. And that is what it's gonna be from on that standpoint. But later on at 8 o'clock, midheaven, it moves into 21 degrees of Capricorn, begins to really opposing the moon at 24 degrees of Capricorn. This is going to create intentions within the intuitions. As you know, the intuition is right now in squaring with Mercury in Jupiter. I'm hurt. I'm in pain. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to change it. I have to do something about it, but I don't know what. I am in the crossroads. And some of you is gonna be have to sit down with themselves in this crossroads, thinking about it, where they've been, what are their options are, left on right, to be acting good, to be acting bad, or to go forward. That's how when you go into the crossroads, enduring these situations, tomorrow you're gonna be light up the bulb. Something is gonna come in from within you, and you're not gonna sit on that crossroad right now as in a family. You're gonna be actually, you know what? I have to move. I have to go. I have to act upon it. I have to getting in there, and I have to listen to my intuitions where I need to grow, where I need to evolve. But sitting on the one spot, it doesn't help me. So during at that time at 8 o'clock, the ascendant is a matching and passing through the north node. This energy is going to be bringing it beautiful sextile with Saturn and also a beautiful sextile with Mars. That is a waiting to see what kind of actions you need to take from within yourself. This is going to be intense energies. The more intense energies are going to be present. But if you watch the video that I did today for in the main channel, talking about these energies, they are 90% intense alt energies, but their quality it is only like a 10%, while the new energies, they may be like quantity, okay, like 10%, very small, but their quality is huge. If you take a look at it, that is a divine energies between Pluto and Mars right now. That's what you gain in it to it. That is the gain of the wisdom of the warrior from within. So, talking about later on, these energies at 9 o'clock, they are going to be changed. They're going to be improving within because the ascendant is going to be passing through the most important thing of the day. That is going to be Venus conjunction with Uranus. Still in there, Venus is at 16 degrees, 17 minutes. Uranus is at 16 degrees, 44 minutes. They are both going to be squaring, and they're going to be squaring midheaven at this time at 9 o'clock. There is at Aquarius, but also they're squaring Lilith, something that needs to be evolved. And there's going to be this energies within the feminine right now. We're talking about this because the moon, it's going to be coming to join Lilith, and it's going to be squaring Venus. Usually that is a like energy of the within the feminine. It's like you know what, you are our friend. It is, this guy is not for you, that guy is not for you, this is not, but they don't understand you, and only you understand who is the right guy. There is going to be a lot of growth within the feminine during these positions, insight, a lot of learnings. And the reason of that learnings is because of the universe knows the best from within. The reason for this is you have to look deep inside. Those two, they don't really have an aspect that tells you one thing. They're inside of you. They're sitting with you in that crossroads. Where are you going to take him? Where are you going to be doing it with him? From within yourself. Before you actually go into the road, you have to be focused from within you. And this is going to be tough situations for some of the people, but the best thing it is to trusting the energies from within you. Midheaven, there is going to be at Aquarius even in the next hour at 10 o'clock. Midheaven actually is going to be point out the situations that it's there. So basically at 9 o'clock, you're going to be prepared. At 10 o'clock, you're going to face it. That is going to be the square between midheaven and Uranus with Venus. Okay. You just kind of like, man, what is going on? What is this? What is that? And here the answer it's coming. The answer it's going to be coming in because midheaven, it is basically sextile with Chiron, Jupiter, and Mercury. Things that you don't talk, things about the growth, things about the things you need to heal from within because they are blocked from what? They are blocked from your emotions, from your hurt, from your pain, from the things that you are hiding from it. And that it's coming because of the moon. It is opposing Pluto, lack of transformations, with in the growth, seeking from the other side, the intuitions inside of you. And another thing it is what are you telling yourself and how you grow from within. Kind of like a blocking that little voice of the soul that whisper you with this fine tune, but you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm gonna be listening myself. I'm gonna put my ego up front of it, and I'm just gonna charge forward, going forward. But going forward, the ascendant actually at 11 o'clock, 1 hour later, it is together with Mars. That's gonna be putting the pressure. But as they putting the pressure, there is other energies on the other side. We're talking about midheaven. It's together with Saturn, and that energy is helping so much. Ascendant be in with Mars actually help and creates a double divine energies with Pluto. Do you see it? That's what I was talking about those energies. The old energies, 90% quantity, 10% quality of things that possess from within. while the new energies now they're coming, they're 10% uh, a um, as a quantity, but their quality is 90%. They bring the new from within. They bring the new energies inside of you. They make you just making the changes just like that. Compared to before, it takes you so much energies and time and effort to change and receive 10% quality. Now you're using only like a 1% quantity of energy, but the quality of the energy changing your life. This is what Pluto is actually does it in Aquarius. That's what these changes are coming in. And later on, when the ascendant is going to be moving into the mid of Aquarius in the next hour, which is a 13 degrees, in there is going to begin to square midheaven and Neptune, and also some portions is going to be kind of like creating issues with the sun, with the authority. So be careful about what you do with family situations. The moon, it's still there. The moon is still active in Cancer. She's at 26 degrees of Cancer. And now you're going to find a difference between the two energies. But finding this is going to help you with one thing. You are going to be looking at within the balance from within yourself. You are kind of like sitting on that crossroad and it's like, I need to go find a new path, a new way. What is the new path? That is a divine transformations from within yourself. You to change the path. Okay? Nobody's gonna be looking at to the path, but you. You're the one that is gonna be moving within that path. You're the one who has to walk the road. Don't point others, they have to walk the walk. How about pointing to your own self? This is a pretty good inner work because the sun, it is in Aries. Okay, so at that time, midheaven, it's together with Neptune, and looking at that energies with Neptune is actually giving you the visions with intuition. But the intuition has to understand to work properly with what? Within the authority from within. She needs to go and grow up to have the proper things. That is a when somebody tells you a brand new information that you thought it was, but it wasn't. And now the intuition is like, what did I listen? What did I know? What is it going on? If you put a logic with the things that you know, you've been thinking with your ego. But if you trusting within your intuition to trust your feelings, now you're talking about looking at from within your soul. And this is going to be an interesting energies because at 1 o'clock, midheaven, it's together with the sun, and the ascendant is together with the moon. How about them apples, right? This is going to be a very interesting energies because of those are the double energies towards Neptune, but those are a double also energies. We're looking at this Mars challenging the authority from within. But the ascendant that is a together with the moon, it's doubling its oppositions towards Pluto, it's doubling its effort towards Mercury, and it double its effort towards Jupiter to fight this growth. To no, this is not right. No, this is not the right thing. You fighting that little voice of the soul from within yourself, and you're just like sitting on that crossroad, and you're like acting like, no, we should take left, we should take right. No, we can't just go forward. Forward is not the right way. This is the right way. This is the proper way. And here it's coming in the joke about the mind and the heart. They were talking and they were arguing and so on until the soul had enough of them and says, would you two shut up and let me give you the map? This is going to be the work, and it's going to be done throughout the day because you are sitting on this crossroad within your own self. Later on, you're going to know about in the afternoon. Those energies are going to be very much interesting because since the moon is going to be moving into Leo there, you're going to find that when the ascendant is a Scorpio, is going to trigger everything that goes on within Taurus. And in Taurus, who do we have? That is the North Node, Venus, Uranus conjunction. And now we have the moon opposing all this. But we're going to have one thing that it's going to be kind of like begins to more active within. That is going to be this squaring between Pluto and the North Node. So there's going to be some very kind of like oppositions energies that tells you fix the old stuff that you have. You need to grow from within. You have to release the old situations and begin to learn the new. Kind of like a focusing you to learn the new. So at 2 o'clock, midheaven is with Mercury. Now you're probably looking, what are you telling yourself? Some of you is going to be telling a lot of intense aggravations energies, but they are coming in to tell you where the problem, where the situations are, where the challenges are. And this is going to be a lot of challenge during 2 o'clock for a lot of you, because the ascendant is with Lilith. That is having a square with the North Node, but the moon and Lilith, they're both opposing Pluto, and they're both squaring midheaven and Mercury. So be careful, because this energies is going to be increasing within the hour. The positive side that you are going to have to use, that is the divine energies between Mars and Pluto. Take the courage to do something new that you never have done before. Because if you continue doing the same old energies, the same old situations, you're going to get the same old results. That's why the new energies right now is just pushing, pushing, and pushing through. So at 3 o'clock, midheaven, it's going to be passing through the North Node, and it's going to be very close to Venus and Uranus at this time. Ascendant is at 19 degrees of Leo, but the ascendant point out one thing. What are you going to be telling yourself? What are you need to grow from within? And this is why right now you're probably sitting on the crossroad and you're like, what I need to grow from within? What is the blockages? What is the obstacles? What is the challenges that I need to face in order to move forward? Why I don't want to move forward? Why I don't want to go forward with it? I'm listening to my own ego. So 3 o'clock down energy is going to be really intense. About like 4 o'clock midheaven, it's going to be passing through Venus and Uranus. During this time, you may going to experiencing a lot of love from within you, certain changes from within you, certain values from within you, certain improvements from within you. Midheaven, it is going to be at 26 degrees of Taurus. That is going to be a beautiful time with Pluto. You understand you need to transform there. Midheaven is sextile with the moon. It's kind of like, hey, what intuition have you been listening? Yeah, well, your ego play mind games with you. And you didn't listen the soul, aren't you? You didn't listen that little voice. Did you have to came to all these points so you can listen your soul? Maybe you should, because look, the things on earth is not okay. How do you know about it? Midheaven is squaring Saturn, and Saturn says like, can't move forward. You need to learn things before you move forward. Do you really can handle it to move forward? Okay, are you ready to have this courage and straighten positions? Okay, the ascendant actually helps out. The ascendant is in divine energies with Pluto. It is sextile with Mars, and also the ascendant. It is trining the North Node, the destiny that it's currently presenting on Earth. And during these energies, you're gonna be finding out this old situations from within and these new situations from within. And when you understand how to work with the new, you're going to be able to, I have to let go of more from the old. So here on this side, you take that 10% as far as a quantity, You using it, you understand it, that it has a better quality. Now, by using it more and more, now it's not 10, it is 11. Okay. So, healing, there's going to be a lot of healing about the love on the next hour. That is at 5 p.m. Midheaven is at 10 degrees in Gemini. A beautiful sextile with Jupiter there. Ascendant is at 13 degrees of Virgo. That is in a beautiful trines with Venus and Uranus in there. So you're healing that love in the earth, in all this energies and situations. The moon is about to cross from Cancer into Leo, but she's still triggering the positions inside of Pluto. That is a part of the self sabotage in the family, maybe the family sabotage. You learn the wrong things within the family. Now you're in Leo. You have to take the courage. You have to take the stand inside of it for and look at it, what the situations inside of you. What are you going to achieve? What are you going to do? In the next hour, which is a 6 p.m., it's kind of like the things are getting a little bit more intense, but also at the same time, a lot more present in there. The ascendant, it is at 25 degrees of Virgo. There is a divine energies with Jupiter and Mercury. Somebody's going to tell you, hey, you can get up, you can walk, you can trust the divine, you can go ahead, pray, you can say a prayer, you can go ahead, help somebody, you can go ahead, tell somebody divine energies, not just sitting here. And guess what? You're like, you know what? Things didn't went my way. And I don't care about it, about this. None of this makes sense to me. Because guess what? I was supposed to win. I was supposed to get. Where did that come from? The ascendant is squaring Mars, and the ascendant is opposing Neptune. The wrong visions, the wrong actions, and this is why when you are mad, don't take permanent decisions from within yourself. So be mindful about this. Also, the moon, it's 29 degrees, 45 minutes within Cancer. It's opposing Pluto. It's like you kind of like denying transformations from within your own self. So, talking about later on about 7 p.m., the ascendant goes into Libra. That is it, the energies that you understanding this parts of the crossroad. So you have to do the work. So you say sitting here in to this beautiful Capricorn energy inside of you. But you look at it that work has to be done within the family, that it has to be changed from within you, which is Aries, so you can have the beautiful balance of love within Libra. How are you going to achieve that? Well, that achievement's happening because the ascendant that is in Libra, it is a beautiful trine with Pluto. Transformations from within. And when you transform, you make these cardinal decisions, you to grow. A lot of you is going to feel the intensity. It's like, no, it's not going to happen. No, it's not about this because the sun, there is an Aries, it doesn't have a positive aspect. It's got a squares with Mars and a midheaven at this time and opposition with the ascendant. So basically, you are afraid of your own light because the sun is rising in this way, but actually his position's in the opposite side. So basically, the sun stays in the shadow. You're going to be feeling like your authority has been staying in the shadow. And doing it in the shadow, that energy does not really kind of like help you from within you. You finally see your own shadow because you're going to see it, that shadow, in the next 2 hours. Okay. So at 8 o'clock, the ascendant is moving through Libra. That is the divine love. The divine love is gonna come in and tells you this is what you need to do. This is what the energies are. The moon is already moved within Leo, and that is gonna begin this intensity of energies that you are going to have to make choices of what area you're gonna grow. You're gonna grow left, you're gonna go right, or you're gonna grow forward. You already learned what you need to grow from within you, where you're standing now on that crossroad. You already know what is behind you. What you're gonna go behind? You already know everything that you need to go. The only thing it is the journey is leading you forward. It's leading you to go and go forward within, because there it leads you to the universe and to the love. So later on at 9 o'clock, for those who has not seen this situation, so boy, midheaven to the moon, the Lilith, they're all coming together in Leo. They're all opposing Pluto. Ascendant is at 1 degrees of Scorpio within the shadow. It squares the moon. That is at 1 degree of 14 minutes in Leo. And we have a one pretty much the beginning of Aquarius. We have a Pluto. Now, Pluto being in Aquarius, it's kind of like a putting a pressures and all this. Okay, and there is a square from Pluto towards Mercury, and the ascendant is opposing Mercury. You don't want to talk about the shadow. You don't want to talk about the issues. You don't want to talk about it of things that you did and happened and so on, because you think those things prevent you to move forward. No, it is about when you release yourself out there, when you clean up the mess inside of you, then you're gonna move forward. How do you know that? Well, here is Saturn is a trine with the ascendant, Mars is a trine with the ascendant there. This is when the teacher and the warrior go into the darkness and they fight for you. If I have to express any of the legends, maybe you should look at it. Saint George. That is the warrior from within, that he learned from the wise man how to fight within and go win over the shadow from within. So this is about at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. That energy is going to be calming down. Still, there's going to be some intensity, but throughout the day, if you did something about love, or you're missing about this love, situations that it was, you're going to feel it from within. Ascendant at 12 degrees, it is opposing Venus and Uranus for it. Venus is already gonna breaking away from Uranus. She's gonna be moving forward. They're gonna be on the same degrees, but she's pulling. She's moving away. She's like, you know what? I'm moving. I got what I understand. I'm moving. This is gonna be a time for some of you that they're gonna decide to move forward. But midheaven, there is in 21 degrees of Leo, that is gonna be squaring them. A lot of you kind of like don't want, that is the codependency. They don't want to let go. This is like the little boy who doesn't let mom to go to work. Without understanding, mom has to go to work so she can provide money for them and so on. This is like the little kid does not want to go into the daycare. It's like, no, 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 no. I want to go and I want to stay home. I want to be with you, mom. I don't want to be going to the daycare. This is like a part of the growth that needs to be done. But how are you going to fix this? This it is about because of midheaven. It is a trine with Mercury and Jupiter. That is it when you tell the kid, it's like, hey, you need to grow up because one day you're going to be like me. You understand how that is. I have to go to work. Mom, dad have to go to work to provide for you. And one day, I hope you're going to be the same way. You are learning that you need to provide and care and grow from within. That's how it is. It is about when there's a daycare, it's like, hey, You're going to learn to socialize with people. We're going to socialize with the kids. You're going to learn how to be a best friend with others. This is what the talks are coming in of the wisdom of that Leo's energies that comes in. The ascendant that is at 12 degrees, it is actually divine energies with Jupiter, talking about the divine growth from within you. I mean, come on. That is a beautiful, beautiful energies at 10 o'clock because that how you know the road you need to take from within you. Because you are the mom and dad, but you're also the kid at the same time from within yourself. So to end with this at 11 o'clock midheaven, it's going to be at Virgo at 7 degrees as a beautiful divine energies with the sun. Now the divine authorities are there. Ascendant at 24 degrees of Scorpio. It is a divine energies with Mercury. Divine talk has been set. The moon is in divine energies with Saturn, and Mars is divine energies with Pluto. See, at the end of the day, the divine is pointing out everything that is from within you. As long as you listen to the soul, listen to the divine energies from within yourself, you clear it out your shadow. Ascendant at 24 degrees of Scorpio, it is a beautiful trine with the moon. There is a beautiful sextile with Pluto. It's a beautiful trines with Neptune. I mean, you will see all this from within yourself. But still, from the past hour, that energy of the oppositions against that love that already walks away, that moves out of the way, the love that it's already taking on in front of you. You're like, hold on, love, wait for me. I'm coming with you. That is what the energy it is going to lead you from within you with this divine energies around 11 o'clock. So that's what it was, the astro gravitational report. If you guys have so many questions, oh boy, the chat is too much. Okay, thank you for all you watching it, and let's see what's going on with chat. Um, Kurt, you welcomed you, and thank you for all you do. We eating hot sauce, dear. Oh my God, spicy stuff, man. What is the Valentino? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I gotta go get the one with the black label, and maybe something more even spices in there. Tiffany H, thank you for coming in. Sonia, thank you for coming in. Tiffany, push me. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of push of situations. Diamond B, thank you for coming in. Okay, Matthew, thank you for coming in. Work, I think I'm gonna retire. Uh, yeah, well, can you retire from the divine Nick? There's always divine work to be done, right? Yeah. What did they say? Once a priest, always a priest. For it, yeah. Well, that is the Saint Germain situations. Yeah, you know it's coming towards you. I know it's coming. That's what you're laughing, but that is good energies. 78 Sarah. Hey, thank you for coming in. Glad to see you in the chat. I appreciate it. You're the new subscriber here, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Alchemy of Balance, 717, seen it twice today. Yes, 17 is actually a very beautiful number. In there, it's the divine that comes in, and it tells you that the angels are with you for the divine purpose. Especially if you see 717, that is like more and more. Sometimes when the people see 1717, the twin flame energies is increasing so much, or 7117, that is another number of there that should be seen. Alchemy of Balance, yes. CF, Rich, thank you for the love, my friend. Donna, going through that right now with a little one growing up. Yes, it is. But this is what I said in some of the videos talking about the twin flames, that the persons that you confess about love, okay, it is about the kids. You give them the example. It is like, you know what? This is what happened. I fall in love. I'm with the truth from within me. That's what the story is. I can't fight love. Be truthful. Be honest. You are an example of that kid. You actually want to, during that process of growth in there, that energy of growth, of realizations, you're actually passing into the next generations. You give them that torch of honesty and a soul. Poof, it's right there. But yes, going into these motions, you have to explain your kids. It's like, hey, you need to understand this. You need to grow. You need to mature. I'll be with you when I come back from work. We maybe cook together. We maybe do some time things together, spend times together, maybe watch a movie together. Okay, but you need to understand I'm going to work right now. Or as an example, as I said, when it's the daycare, to explain, hey, you're here to become your best version of you. Communicate with kids, play with the kids, be with the kids. That's what the daycare it is about, to socialize in there. Midnight PST, April 20th, there will be an eclipse. Feel the energies are building up on this release. Oh, there's going to be a lot going on around that time. This is going to be beginning of the time when the divine masculine, that right now it's an ego, that it's damaging, that it's crushing, that it's talking about things that should not talk. Those are the energies. Actually, later on, some of the masculines that have been talking about it. This is going to be a very intense energies in there, yes, uh, and so on. Alchemy, you're right about that. Yes, Nick, you are. uh, More like saints. Yeah, saints, yes. But you have to do what you have to do to become the saint from within yourself first. Guys. Donna, I've seen a huge collections of divine numbers, many shifts. You will see it. One of the numbers you're going to see probably it's actually you see it right now on the screen. It's 333. And that 333 is very divine numbers in there. Very, very powerful, very powerful. That is if you see 999 in there, or 888, which is looking at the both sides inside of it. Okay, all the triple digit numbers, they're good for it. They're very powerful. And the energy setting, they're talking to us with the numbers. Both one guys surfing the waves, taking the big kahuna. Yeah, the big. Well, enjoy it. Donna, yes, beautiful. We're the light bringer, creating a high vibrations everywhere we go, and each experience exactly. Exactly. That's what everyone sees it. See, when you create the actions of love, Donna, when you create the situations within, getting there, when you become, and actually with the actions, you become the best example, because through actions, people actually learn. The little boy watching you create a desk, and he sees your nails, okay? He's like sitting there, is watching you with these eyes, with the desire to get the hammer and put a nail, and you tell him, let me show you how. You hold it here, you just put it a little bit until it gets started, then you get a hit, but don't hit on the left, you don't hit it on the right. When you hit it, make sure it goes like this. So that way the force is only going down. Otherwise, you're gonna twist the nail. And you see these little eyes watching you, or cutting the wood, wherever your situations is, and so on. But yes, actions is the one that we are learning the best from it. Um, so, uh, healing heart. Anyone else getting physically sick? You probably get physically sick because of the old energies. That's what this is. The old energies are making us sick because the more we awaken and see through the BS, Sonia, the more those situations are getting uh, revealed to us and makes us sick. So, yes, if you've been acting the old way and you are within the new energies, you're going to get sick. Okay. If you've been having a cold energies towards something that you should have to release, you're probably going to get sick. Okay. But so far as I know, there is only one person that I spoke with, and they are getting this, but they're realizing that they're getting this energy of being sick because of the cold emotions they have through situations. Okay, and it's good because they're realizing through the new energies that you cannot use the old energies anymore. So that is it, a good one. Okay. This was today at work, Kurt. Uh, Diamond B, this was me yesterday. Yeah, you need to look at it because right now, with the energies changing uh, so often, so quick, you see those energies that they're gonna be like really, it's like no left, no right, go forward. Just go forward because if you take that you think you're right, go ahead. Maybe that is your path forward. If you think that it's wrong, okay, and you don't take this path. But if you think that this path is wrong, then this path is right, go right. Okay, let's see where is that going to lead you. But those are left and right. Okay, how about the line forward? Well, but there is no road. There is no road because you have to make the road. That is a what Age of Aquarius is asking about it. Yeah. Hmm. There you go. The circle saw. That's beautiful, or the jigsaw, You tell the kid how to cut it. You tell him, okay, hold on this button in here and push it there. Yeah, you push it, the jigsaw, so it doesn't move. But you show them how they can, twist and turn a little bit to learn how to cut it. Or later on, you take the file and tell them, okay, now you need to file the corners, otherwise you're going to get wood chips in there. Before they cut their fingers off, I felt like a negative energy attack sudden on the severe. Yes, there is going to be this old energies. There's going to be this negative energies. I actually felt it as well myself, but yeah, be careful with those energies. Those are the old energies. Okay, they are larger in quantity, but not in quality. Okay, hopefully you guys get that. All right. It's been a good chance today. Actually, I'm getting used to it, to the timelines. Even though my body right now wants to just go over there in the bed. Okay, but glad to see you guys in the chat. If there is no more questions, guys, thank you for coming in. Let's share the love and the light. But remember, you're gonna be looking at inside of you with this crossroad, and through the crossroad you're gonna find your path, but you're gonna find your path within the wisdom from within you, because the wisdom is going to reveal the path from to you guys. Hopefully, for some of you, this energies is gonna be really helping you. Okay. Wherever old energy kicked in, count backwards. You can change your mind in the first 5 seconds. Just count backwards, not forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, it's like putting a ship into the space. As long as we don't here at Houston, we have a problem. There's gonna be always an issue, but that's a whole another story. But I love to chat. I like to make you a little fun, guys. You know, I'm too serious sometimes. Talking you too much serious stuff, but within looking at within the serious stuff, yes, you gotta be also looking at the energies of the both realms, the perspectives inside of it. You know, looking at the gravity. Wherever you're gonna gravitate it, that's what's coming in. Yeah. Oops, Houston, we have a problem. Yeah. Whatever's going in the sky, it's going. Energy's very heavy right now. Yes, it's been intense the last week. KCS, the energies has been. They've been intense. But as I said, they're old energies that they're kind of like intense right now. Picture like this, like you killing a 10-headed snake, and right now the snake is only wounded, does not fully go away. All right, you just cut one of the heads out. In there you still have 90 to go, okay, or 9 to go, depends of how the snake is inside of it, the heart. That's what I gave the example with St. George. But looking at within this, okay, you're gonna be seeing the what are you doing at that for? You're gonna see it is about internal peace. It is about creating something in the world that's gonna benefit the next generations that's coming. You need to understand the kids born with Pluto in Aquarius. Those gonna be rebels to the bones, but they're gonna be naturally gifted with what the energies of Aquarius they have to be. You gonna know. You're gonna know. Yeah, within about 20 plus years, you're gonna see them how they perform. You're gonna see them. They're gonna be kind of like the work it needs to be done. The job needs to be done. This is what the new path is. This is what Denise is. You probably know when the Aquarius decide to get to work and he doesn't have an inner peace because the work is not done. Yeah, later on that pressure actually is it's coming up from Capricorn, okay, because Aquarius is kind of like the highest energies after the Capricorn. But that's kind of goes. All right, guys. All right. Well, thank you for coming in. And if you guys need me for anything, I'll be here working on to straighten out some few other situations. But hopefully tomorrow is just another day. All right, guys. Love you all. Hopefully that report is going to help you. And if there is any comments or anything, you guys know, comment it below the video. And I would love to look those comments and also everyone else. All right, guys. I love you so much. Be love, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, CF. Thank you all. Diamond. Hopefully you and Divino are doing good. And you guys welcome and good night. Yeah, love you all. Namaste, Donna.